Here we go. Hi, everybody. This is Teresa Trigas-Pfefferle with Keller Williams Real Estate in Clinton, New Jersey. Since we are all locked in our homes, I figured I would spend some time letting you get to meet the people that I know, like, and trust that can help you in your real estate ventures. So with me today is Teresa from Home Preppers, Teresa Constantino. I've known her for probably the last decade, I want to say, almost, and she's been a growing, important partner for me and my clients in our home sale adventures. So with that, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. I'm Teresa.
Teresa, people usually call us Teresa 1 and Teresa 2.
That's right. I'm Teresa 2, I guess, because I usually meet you first.
Yeah. So, Teresa, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Teresa Constantino, and I am the owner of Home Preppers. We are a home staging company. We work all over northern New Jersey, and we're staging houses just for resale. What else?
Are you, so you work in all of the whole northern, western New Jersey area?
Yes, we do. We even go into the Lehigh Valley as well. We've done some homes there, but mostly in northern and even some in central New Jersey. Hunterdon is a big county for us, Somerset. We go into Morris,
okay.
Union, Middlesex.
Okay. And so are you from New Jersey?
I am from New Jersey. I grew up in Hamilton Township. Our warehouse, though, is based in Washington, New Jersey, which is in Warren County. So we have about 6,000 square feet of warehouse space, and we have it chock full of furniture, decor, anything you can imagine. It's kind of like shopping at Ashley Furniture, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and Target all wrapped up into one. So it's really kind of fun for us.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How did you get into home staging?
Well, as you know, but some of your viewers may not know, that I used to be a realtor. So I worked in real estate at one of the top companies in the area, and I was a realtor for quite a while. I left that job to stay home with my children, and I would watch those shows on HGTV about the home staging, and I thought, one day that's going to make me a great business. So when all my kids were in school and it was time for me to go back to work, I started my own business. I started myself, working by myself on my own, but I quickly hired somebody because I just couldn't do it on my own. You really need two people when you move a piece of furniture, right?
Yeah.
So we started with two people and working out of my barn. I had furniture in my barn, and we just built up from there.
Wow. So tell me about that, though. That is like quite the undertaking. I'm very impressed by the fact that you, as you know, as women, we tend to focus on our children first, and the caregiving piece of our life is very important to us. But tell me, like, was that challenging for you starting your own business?
Of course, it was challenging. It was my dream, though, to do that. And I could do it mostly while I was home, while the kids were at school and I was working from home, or I'd go out on the projects and be back before they got home. So I did it that way. And then also working with other team members, my employees and things, they would help out a lot, and we worked together, and we just, our company is very family friendly. So we have other people on our team who have kids, and family's important. So we've always tried to juggle that with working, and it works. Our customers, respect that we're available certain, and it seems to work well for us.
So you quickly hired one person to help you, but where are you at now with it?
Well, we have 15 people on our team right now. So we have our stagers, designers, assistants. We have our movers, our logistics team. We have a warehouse manager. Of course, somebody has to take care of all that all the inventory. We have our administrative people on social media. And then I still do most of the sales and the marketing.
Okay. And so where are you going with it? Where do you think, 5 years down the road, what would you say Home Preppers is going to look like?
Well, we have been working on just perfecting our systems so that we can turn things around quickly. We do a great job. Our stagers are amazing. They do beautiful work. And we just want to get that in such a great, well functioning system that we can reproduce it. We can help other stagers. We've been opening up into other areas. We have another location in Monmouth County. And as we expand, we hope to help other stagers be able to do this, because there are stagers out there that love this type of work, but they may not necessarily be interested so much in the business aspect of it. So they really enjoy having that support. And I found I've been able to be a help to those people as well. And so we're looking to expand in that way so other stagers can take our systems and be able to grow and do what we're doing and sort of take advantage of the 10 plus years I spent in creating this company without taking them 10 years.
Yeah, right. Sure. And so talk to me a little bit about your process with the homeowners, because I've never had the privilege of actually being there when you're there with my clients. I just usually, when I go into a home that I feel needs a little, what I tell my clients is it's an internet dating world in real estate these days. And so you have to look the best and you have to be modeled to your market. And that, HGTV has, what I say, ruined the buyers, because they are coming into a home with an expectation of what they think.
Right, they do expect so much.
Yeah. And so you've been so you're like implementing you in my business has been so wildly successful for my sellers. So tell me what it looks like when you go, when I connect you, what the process.
Okay. So really there are two ways to get us in to the homeowner, either by the realtor or, if your homeowner calls us. But really there are two basic services we provide initially.
Mm-hmm.
And one is that walk and talk staging consultation, which many times you will send me in on and give them advice and information on how to stage their home. Tell them where to place the furniture, what to declutter, what to move, what to purchase, to how to make their house presentable, and we'll give them information on how to do that. They can do it themselves or they can hire us to do it.
Right.
The second way, sometimes we go in, we just want to do a look-see. We call it our no cost, no obligation first visit. Mm-hmm. And we just go in, we take a look, we take some pictures, and then we put together some staging package and options, present that to the homeowner and say, hey, if you would like to stage, you would like us to help you, we can offer you this package with these options. And we just explain to them how that will all work. And we give them a choice of what works best, which package works best for them. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, depending on which way they go, some homeowners do want to do the work themselves. So we may not see them again until we see their house on the internet. But other times, they do want us to come in and do the work for them. Mm-hmm. And so then we go through our whole process of staging their house.
Mm. And so, what do you think would be your what do you think would be like if you had to give someone one key piece of advice, your clients, the one thing, if you could give them one thing, what would that be?
So I guess the most important thing is how the house is going to photograph. If you could look at your house from the perspective of how it's going to photograph. And sometimes, this can be really helpful too. If you go around the house and you take pictures, just use your cell phone, hold it horizontally, take some pictures of your home and look at it. You might see it from a different perspective. One of the things we do when we come the first time is take pictures. And sometimes I show that to the homeowner and they say, wow, I didn't realize my house looked like that. They see it from a different perspective. That's something that can help if you look at those pictures, but just start looking at your house through the eyes of that buyer. What is it going to look like in photos? Then you start to see the clutter, or you start to see the piece of art that you thought was amazing, but hey, it doesn't really go with that sofa, does it? Or maybe that is kind of personal. Do you think everybody wants to see my wedding picture? Look at the house from the buyer's perspective and think about how it's going to look in the photos. And so much more to staging than that. But if you ask for that one thing, I think that's probably the most important.
And so tell me, so now obviously we're all in this uncharted territory in this great pause, but real estate is still transacting. There are still homeowners putting their homes on the market. How has that shifted your business, and have you been able to make accommodations for that?
Yes, it has affected us, and we have made accommodations. At first it was really scary. Nobody knew what was happening. We still don't really know what's happening, but a lot of us were afraid, and it was almost like a shutdown, like, okay, we can't work, we're not doing anything. But then we realized, hey, there are some things we can do. We can modify. We were seeing other companies, other types of businesses modifying what they're doing in order to work. So we came up with some things we can do. One is the virtual walk and talk, or if you look on our website, we call it the iPrep. And that's where the homeowner can take pictures, email them to us, and we can give them instruction on how to stage their house, how to get it ready for sale. Otherwise, we still are going into the homes, but we are wearing masks, we're wearing gloves, we have one person go in, the owner cannot be there, so we're making those modifications. And we're doing a lot of vacant houses. People with vacant houses are still putting their houses on the market. And I know of a couple homeowners who have decided that they're going to move out of their house due to this virus, just so they can get their house on the market and sold. And there are buyers out there. In fact, last week, one of our staged houses was under contract in 24 hours. And they had a full price offer. So those people who are putting their houses on are, their list orders have been going quickly. So we're doing the vacants. We sort of backed off a little bit of, the occupied. We're not able to really work with that homeowner as much, so we're not doing that. In our warehouse, we have different practices put into place where we're, working on different sides of the warehouse. We're, again, wearing masks and gloves. We have, when you come in, we have a hand washing station. We're wiping down surfaces with disinfectant wipes and things like that. So a lot of changes. Everybody has just, kind of fallen into it very easily, though. Our employees are, just fine with it. They're doing what's required. They want to work. They want to be able to help our homeowners. Our homeowners, on the most part, totally understand that we have to make these precautions, and some have their own requirements on what they want us to do and how they want the job done because of this virus. So we're trying to accommodate them the best we can as well. But it's so far so good.
Yeah. I was, I have to say that having been in real estate for 18 years, home staging is not a new thing. But I think for me, one of the things that sets you apart from other home stagers that I've known and used before is that you have an entire team. That I've seen you go into homes where it's an estate situation, and you don't only just go in the home and like help arrange the furniture, but you've actually gone in and like deconstructed 30 years of personal property,
Right.
picked out the items that should stay and where they should stay, and helped them connect them to estate sales. Um, I've seen you go in almost like a general contractor and say, nope, here's our countertop choices, here's the paint we're going to use, and had the Rolodex, and basically general contracted the project for the homeowners when they're under duress and don't really have the time or energy to deal with doing those things to get the home on the market.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to compliment you on that's something that I've witnessed, and it for me sets you apart.
Thank you. Yeah, we not only do we have a team as far as our company and the employees, but we also have a team of preferred contractors. So with all that, we can handle basically anything a house needs to get ready for sale. So you're right, we have had contractors come in, we do painting, we're doing, wallpaper removal. We have contractors who can, you know, um, change out the rugs, flooring, we've refinished flooring. And, we're project managing, although I'm not a general contractor, we do the project management. So we get in there and make sure things are done in a timely fashion. Did the painters paint the right color? And, is this person coming in on time? Was he there? Is it done? We handle all those things. And then, of course, we come in and we do the staging. It just, even with the staging, we can handle those large projects. Sometimes customers just need a few things. They just need us to make things look neat, look great, update a little bit with some artwork, new towels, new bedding. But other times people have so much, they've lived there for many years, they've collected things, they don't really know how to part with it. But we do have our team that can go in and do that decluttering. We have our cleaners that can come in and do some cleaning as well. We come in and stage it if it's occupied. We can use their furniture. I love this trick where our stagers have. It's just so amazing to see when they use the homeowner's own furniture, even if it's older and dated, and we bring in our accessories, artwork, lamps, pillows. That's to use one of your phrases, the secret sauce of that staging and making that house look updated. Even if the house didn't get updated, you stage it and you update it in that way, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I've definitely witnessed that. Yep, for sure. So what in closing, how can people best reach you?
Well, for sure they can give us a call, 908-625-4551, or they can go to our website. You could either Google Home Preppers, or you can go to our website at hpstagers.com. Of course, we're on Facebook. Again, just search Home Preppers, and you should find us.
Sorry about that. And just for those of you who don't know, Teresa is part of my business. That I do provide her walk and talk service. So for anyone who's listing their home with me, she's part of the package. She'll come in, she'll walk through with you and give you that list of pointers and give you some ideas on how she might be able to additionally help you. Thank you so much, Teresa.
All right. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for having me. Take care.
All right. Thank you.